You're watching 11 Alive Morning News. 11 minutes of nonstop news starts now.
Time now is 6:47. For the next 11 minutes, we'll bring you nonstop coverage on today's top stories, your forecast, and your traffic.
Here's a look at what we're following for you. It has been more than a year since a shooting near Atlantic Station killed 2 teenagers. One teenager will spend decades in prison and comes face to face with the victim's mom.
South Fulton police revealing new technology to help the fight against crime. We're going to show you how it works. Chesley.
Do not leave home without your rain gear for today. We have rain on the radar, and it will be around right on through the weekend. We'll have the details coming up.
Kicking off your 11 minutes of nonstop news with some traffic here, Crash.
Yeah, we still got major problems now on the top end perimeter 285 westbound. This wreck at Chamblee Dunwoody Road, and it is also impacting a surface street, Cotillion Drive, right next to it. It looks like this wreck may have slid right off the road onto a surface street. We got a lot to discuss.
Rain causing problems out there. Also in your 11 minutes of nonstop news, the trial for a Fulton County ambulance driver. Court will start back up today.
John Walker was transporting a patient back in March when authorities say he veered into another lane and that crash killed 2 people. The driver of another car and an EMS employee died in the wreck. Thursday, the patient in the back of the ambulance testified, saying she heard Walker say he dropped his phone and that his voice lowered as if he were trying to pick it up. The supervisor for the transport company also testified, saying Walker told her he had a leg cramp and looked down to rub his leg. She says when he looked back up, the car was in front of him. Walker, however, says he maintained his lane. Walker's defense attorney is working to have the case dismissed.
New technology is helping the South Fulton Police Department fight crime and solve cases. This morning, we take you inside their real-time crime center. There is an interactive map showing all kinds of things: GDOT, businesses, license plate readers, residential cameras, 911 call information. It even shows the exact locations for officers. Officers will have all of that technology in their cars and on their phones, allowing supervisors to see a situation as it develops.
Mostly what we want to do is to try to create a 360-degree search of all of our intelligence within the city.
They say it's already working. The system has already helped solve about 30 cases.
If you are headed to the game, there is a few things to remember. For the SEC Championship, you can add your ticket to your phone's wallet. You should do that. Service going to be spotty in the area. That will save you some time. They will be checking bags as well. Remember that clear bag policy at the bins. Still some tickets available, though, through resale. The cheapest ticket is going for $300 this morning, but be careful. Scammers are out there. For more information on the game, head to 11alive.com.
6:50 now. It is Canathon Day. Here's a live look into DeKalb County at the Shamrock Plaza Publix, where we need your help collecting cans today. Don't worry about that rain. We'll just take it right out of your car. You stay dry. Last year, we helped provide more than 260,000 meals because of your generosity. Let's do it again, bigger and better this year. Join us for our 11 Alive Holiday Canathon today. And that was a look at your Friday morning headlines.
We're not afraid of no rain, Chelsea. We knew it was coming, so we ready.
Yes.
I think Jerry Carnes is. We didn't see him in that shot, did we?
No, we didn't.
It's under a tent somewhere.
He kept coming to me and saying, did you say it was going to slow down a little bit? I mean, will I be okay during the morning? I mean, is everything going to be all right? I mean, do I need to wear something? Jerry, it's rain. We've seen this before. Yeah, we have the rain out there, folks, and it is, well, moderate in some spots. We do have some oranges in some of these yellows here where it's coming down a little bit, just to the east of Carter Cay, just south of Higdon, up here to the north, over toward Lewitville. You got some moderate pockets there as well, a little isolated, heavy shower coming down there. Over toward Calhoun, it's light. Daresville, we got light rain as well. Come down here toward the city, well, south of the city, not seeing a whole lot. Some rain has pushed through the area, so South Fulton County, you're still soggy, of course, where the rain is falling, but you're catching a break right now. There's more back behind it, so you'll get on some of that as well. Over into southern DeKalb County, you got some moderate pockets here as well over toward Redan. This is heading up toward the southern Gwinnett County, so in Lawrenceville, the rain is coming your way. All right, so be ready, be advised, right? We're looking at temperatures close to 50 degrees in a lot of spots. Upper 40s out there. If you look at this, you're looking at 47 degrees right now in Athens, 49 degrees in Atlanta, 47 over toward Carrollton, 52 up in George's Rome, 51 degrees right now in Dalton. And so not as cold of a start. I think a heavy jacket will do you for much of the day because that rain will be around off and on as we head through the day. So yeah, break out the rain gear. You're going to need that. 62 degrees will be a forecast high for today. And so a little bit milder than where we have been, slightly above our average for this time of year as well. We'll take it. South breeze, 10 miles per hour or less for today. Drought monitor getting a little bit better. There's some signs, some good news here. We had an exceptional drought up here to the far northwest. That has now been removed, so that's good news. The more rain we receive, we'll start to see a lot of this begin to retreat. Still a moderate drought in parts of the city, and so we'll continue to watch as the rain continues to fall. Hopefully will add a lot to us as we head through the weekend. All in all, we're expecting to see anywhere from 1 to maybe 3 inches through the weekend. As you can see, we'll have a 70% chance on Saturday, Sunday a 50% chance for that rain, and then by Monday, Tuesday, things will begin to clear out. We'll get the sunshine back in, and temperatures will begin to cool off a little bit as we head into next week. Crash.
All right, Chesney, this is a major red alert that is developing across the top end perimeter. We're going to go right up top to the Sky Tracker. Now, you're looking at 2 separate scenes. A wreck on 285 westbound at Chamblee-Dunwoody Road, but that may have been the spillover from a wreck that began on Cotillion Drive. Now, Cotillion Drive runs parallel with 285 at this particular part of the top end. In fact, the top part of your screen is 285 heading westbound. The bottom part there is Cotillion Drive. Cotillion Drive completely shut down. Let's roll over to the maps. I'm going to try and get you around this one because it's having a major effect on I-285. Is my clicker dead again? Yes. I don't know what's going on with my batteries and my clicker, but they die every 2 days. Let me walk over to my desk, folks, because you're going to want to know about this one. Again, this is 285 westbound, Chamblee-Dunwoody Road. The delays are already stretching back to I-85. Make a plan. Take 85 south into Midtown and then come back up Georgia 400 North. Already pushing almost 30 minutes from Spaghetti Junction over to 400, 75 to 400. You guys are in fine shape. But again, this is a major red alert developing 285 westbound at Chamblee-Dunwoody Road.
I'm Ariana Manise. This morning, we're hearing from a mother who's confronting her teenage son's killer. It's been over a year since Tiffany Smith lost her son, Cameron Jackson. The 15-year-old was shot and killed near Atlantic Station back in 2022. Demetrius Hill, who is also a teen, confessed to killing Cameron. Hill pleaded guilty and will now spend the next 30 years in prison. When strength in her heart, Cameron's mom told Hill in court she forgives him.
I just pray that you, forgive yourself. I forgive you. And I just pray that you do what's right and move forward with your life. Because you do have a life that Cameron doesn't get.
Her strength has allowed her to find healing and purpose since her son's death. She's the founder of Your Future Stakeholders Atlanta, which works to help other children and families work to prevent gangs and gun violence. Meanwhile, 4 of the 6 defendants in this case have also pleaded guilty. Their sentences ranging from 10 to 30 years in prison. To you.
Ariana, thank you. This morning, we are staying on top of a new development in Georgia's 2020 election investigation. One of Fulton County's 19 defendants now cooperating with investigators in an election investigation in another state. Attorney Kenneth Chesbrough has already pleaded guilty in Georgia's election case, admitting to conspiring with former President Donald Trump to submit fake electors in multiple states. Now, according to CNN, Chesbrough has agreed to sit down with officials in Nevada as part of their probe into election interference.
Fulton County Animal Services is getting ready to move into a new shelter. The $40 million facility is on Fulton Industrial Boulevard, and the grand opening is tomorrow, 11 a.m. They're inviting you to come out for a tour. You can meet hundreds of adoptable pets. 11 Alive's 41st annual Can-a-thon underway right now, and we are set up across the metro to take your canned good donations.
Our Jerry Carnes joining us right now from the DeKalb County location. The umbrella is out. Chesley said you asked a lot of questions about preparation. It looks like you listened.
Yeah, a little worried about the weather this morning. I don't want it to dampen the giving spirit. And I'll tell you, the weather's not warm, but it is heartwarming to see all the volunteers from the Salvation Army and from Publix up here setting up for the 11 Alive Holiday Can-a-thon in the rain. At 8 o'clock this morning, that's when it all kicks off. We need you. We need you to come by with your donations. What we need are canned goods, canned meat, canned fruit, canned vegetables. Also, you can bring by any other non-perishable items like peanut butter or beans. This will all stock the shelves of the Salvation Army's 13 food pantries across Metro Atlanta. 800,000 people each year depend on food pantries to make ends meet. And guys, I'll tell you what, it is always heartwarming to hear the stories of the people who come by, school children who've been collecting food, and we're going to hear more of those stories throughout the morning and the afternoon as we begin the 41st 11 Live Holiday Can-a-thon.
Thanks a lot, Jerry. Look for that rain to stick around pretty much through the day today. We'll have these scattered showers once we get toward the afternoon. Some of those could be on the heavier side. Look at temperatures in the 50s, on our way to about 62 degrees for an afternoon high. By the time we get to 6 o'clock, we're expecting that rain to begin to taper off. There'll be areas of drizzle around. We'll call it cloudy skies. 61 degrees will be your high temperature. Through the weekend, we'll see those temperatures begin to warm up to 67 degrees by Sunday. We'll hold on to the threat for rain at least through Sunday afternoon. Late should clear out, and we'll stay clear as we head into next week.
All right, a major red alert continues on the top end. 285 westbound, Chamblee Dunwoody Road. 3 right lanes are blocked. Traffic is stacking in back to Spaghetti Junction. I'll get you an update at 7:26.
All right, we're getting ready to go in our phone booth and put on this Can-a-thon shirt.
Yes, we'll see you at the Can-a-thon updates all morning long. We'll be out there till 2 p.m.